Updates from Shytoshi Kusama himself reveal that SHIB supply is going to reduce drastically before the end of the year. Because guess what? Massive burn strategies will be implemented soon and prices are literally going to break through the roof. So when can we expect the next burn? What are the expected gains for SHIB holders after the massive burn projects? And most importantly, will Shiba Inu hit 1 cent? Find out the answers to all these and more in today's video. Also, if you're a SHIB holder or a potential investor, and you want to catch all the latest updates about Shiba Inu literally every day, then make sure to tap that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Before we go into today's video, please keep in mind that we are not financial advisors, and so we can't tell you what to do with your money. This video is made strictly for educational purposes. If you're looking to make an investment, then make sure to do your own research first. Alright, let's get into today's video. Shiba Inu has a staggering token supply. It started out with a quadrillion tokens, but the dev team gave out half of that supply to Vitalik Buterin, as you probably already know, which leaves about 500 trillion SHIB in circulation. This move was as much a marketing strategy as a burn strategy, but even cutting down supply to half still doesn't do much. 500 trillion tokens is a staggering amount. When a Redditor, Blue Horseshoe 8, gave an illustration of just how voluminous the SHIB token supply is, it became even more glaring. There are more SHIB tokens than trees in the ground, people on the Earth, and even stars in the Milky Way. And with this circulating supply, there's not one single economy in the world that can help SHIB hit 1 cent. However, this does not mean that there is absolutely no way out. This is where burn comes in. For those new to cryptocurrencies, we're going to spend a minute or two explaining what burn is and why nearly all crypto projects need it to survive. But just before I get to burn and why it's very crucial to SHIB's survival, let's check out some exciting SHIB updates. No one can resist a good meme coin, right? Well, Bitpanda just confirmed that by giving Shiba Inu yet another listing. Shytoshi has since reached out to the exchange, thanking them for the listing. He also told the Bitpanda team to consider listing other native tokens in the Shiba Inu ecosystem. Bone and Leash, which is currently crushing it in the market, by the way. Even better than SHIB, but that's not the focus of today's video. On social media, Shiba Inu seems to be the word on everyone's lips. It is currently the trending and most searched crypto on Twitter. But it's not just hype. Shiba Inu is also crushing it on the charts. CryptoRanks reveal that Shiba Inu is number 3 on the top gainers chart with a massive 236% gain. The token has a current market cap of $13.2 billion, along with a daily trade volume of $5.8 billion, which is 6 times Dogecoin's $1.5 billion. And as analysts predict, Shiba Inu might just be gunning for a spot among the top 3 cryptocurrencies by market cap. But we'll get to that later. Now, what has really kept Shiba Inu growing so violently? Well, the reasons are glaring. The dev team is making every effort to keep up with trends in the world of cryptocurrencies. Also, besides the enormous listings, especially that of Coinbase, which triggered a price rally, we also have the burn strategy implemented by the dev team, which we're going to be talking about in a couple minutes. SHIB holders will be excited to know that thanks to SHIB's massive comeback in the past 4 weeks, the token is now 22% away from its all-time high. The burn strategy, which we are now going to look into, will play a major role in SHIB surpassing this record. And for now, the outlook is incredibly bullish. Alright, let's talk burn. In its simplest terms, burn involves removing cryptocurrencies from circulation in order to reduce the total supply of the currency in question. So basically, the coins are sent to something called a burn wallet. Once the coins are sent to the wallet, they are practically lost forever, as no one can access a burn wallet or the coins in it. Now, why would anyone want to reduce their token supply? It follows the simple law of supply and demand in economics. The perceived value of an item falls as its supply increases, and increases as its supply decreases. This is why Shiba Inu needs to cut down its supply from a staggering 395 trillion if it's going to hit 1 cent. In the past, the community has called on the dev team to implement massive burn strategies, but like Shytoshi revealed in one of his Medium updates, Ryoshi didn't think the conditions were quite right at the time. But there was an even bigger problem. If the team was to implement a massive burn, they would have to buy the tokens to be burnt from out of their pocket, since no member of the team has any SHIB that they didn't buy with their own money. So, sometime in August, the team decided on a burn strategy that would involve making small purchases and burning them at different points. It started with a $25,000 burn, which, although didn't do much for the token supply, was a start. The team also went ahead to implement a $25,000 leash burn with every wolf listing as well, while encouraging crypto project teams to use Shiba Swap and burn SHIB. Two projects at the time did, Perlin and Ryoshi. The weekend this burn was announced, SHIB's prices surged over 30% and trade volume rose to $1 billion. Regardless, a $25,000 burn really wasn't going to do much for Shiba Inu's token supply. And so, the new rallying cry was for the community to burn a part of their own holdings so the price of SHIB could rise. This isn't surprising considering that the SHIB army is a highly passionate and fiercely devoted community. At the time, some in the community called for SHIB holders to burn about $10 worth of their tokens every week to execute an ongoing burn. Assuming that every member of the community took part in the burn, Shiba Inu could see a reduction in supply by as much as close to 100 billion tokens every week. Obviously, this would cause prices to surge like crazy. But there are holes in this plan. In the first place, it's hardly sustainable. Will holders actually keep buying $10 worth of SHIB every week just to burn it? It's hard to imagine that would be the case. Don't forget that many bought into SHIB as a low-cost way to join in the cryptocurrency fever. Besides, a bigger challenge is that not everyone would burn their tokens. And if that happens, it's those who don't burn that end up cashing out big. Also, consider that if you burn a certain portion of your tokens, say 10%, and then prices increase by 10%, you're just right back to where you started because you now have 10% less tokens than you had when you started. These were some of the few loopholes with implementing a community burn. However, the idea is still being discussed in the community, and a certain Redditor in the Shiba Inu subreddit even suggested a slow burn as a better alternative that will help us create a truly deflationary token. Anyway, what has the dev team said in all of this? Well, in a screenshot shared by a certain SHIB army member, there are massive burn projects on the way, and Shytoshi himself has said that we can expect them before the end of the year. Some of the burn strategies will involve NFTs, which we will explain in a second. But there are also other new concepts, which Shytoshi has not exactly revealed, but promises will be launched by the end of the year. You've probably heard of Shiba Inu's upcoming NFT collection, 10,000 Shiboshis. These are set to be released a few days from now in a fair launch, and Shytoshi has revealed that they hold the key to one of the massive burn strategies planned for Shiba Inu. With Shiboshis, SHIB army members can contribute to the burn mechanism by naming their NFT. For a Shiboshi to be named, $100 worth of SHIB would have to be sent to a burn wallet first. Now, check it out. If there are 10,000 Shiboshis and each holder names their NFT, we are looking at $1 million worth of SHIB burned. Naming Shiboshis is very important, as it has the potential to make a particular Shiboshi extremely valuable in the future, as the Oshiverse expands. And speaking of the Oshiverse, Shiboshis also provide a link to the gaming world Shiba Inu developers are currently working on. This is Shiba Inu's next project, and from what we gather, the NFT game would be something like Axie Infinity. Shytoshi has also indirectly suggested, by answering a Twitter user, that making purchases within the game would also contribute to the burn as well. That said, can the burn actually help Shiba Inu shave off a few zeros from its price? Well, the answer is a resounding yes. In the first place, it's going to make Shiba Inu scarce, and scarcity is important when you want a hike in price. There's also the indirect benefit of FOMO, which the price rally will trigger, attracting tons of people to invest. If this happens, prices will rally even harder, which will be really good for SHIB holders. In fact, if everything goes as planned and all the burn strategies that the devs have in store are implemented, Shiba Inu may hit 1 cent before the year ends. Already, analysts are declaring the great flippening in light of Shiba Inu's explosive rally. Originally, the flippening was used to describe the way Ethereum took over Bitcoin. However, the word is now being used to describe how Shiba Inu might get set to oust, not even Dogecoin, but Cardano. Shiba Inu has already left Litecoin, Chainlink, and Avalanche eating dust, and now it looks set to dethrone Cardano and finally enter the ranks of the top 3 cryptos. The 1 cent dream is finally becoming more and more likely. And even though some analysts are still bearish, Shiba Inu continues to grow regardless. It's exciting to see just how high Shiba Inu intends to fly. And with that, we come to the end of today's video. We hope you enjoyed it. Let us know you did by liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to turn on notifications as well, so you get to catch all the latest Shiba Inu updates. And before we go, Please note that the crypto market is highly volatile, which means that prices can change suddenly and without notice from one day to another. Also, the content of this video is not intended to be financial advice. It's purely for educational purposes. So please do not take this as financial advice. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.